Oh, hi there. It's Mighty Mike, your 2017 People's Choice Award winner. I was just catching up on some reading of the Bedford magazine from 1999. And look who it is. How time flies. I was performing in 2000, but I've been watching the Buskers since the 80s, which got me thinking. I wonder what my act would have been like if it was in the 80s. Boy, that was a lot of fun. And you know what else is a lot of fun? Expanding your consciousness. Which gets me thinking, I wonder what the Mighty Mike show would be like in the 60s.
The problem with human consciousness is that it hypnotizes us into believing that we exist only within our own skin, when in fact, another idea is possible. Perhaps we are one with the universe. The Big Bang happened, and instead of being a result of the Big Bang, you are the Big Bang. You are, in fact, the primordial energy of the universe, existing in a particular way. Several thousand years ago, humans evolved consciousness, and we began guiding life not just by trusting our instincts, but you're not just what you can control. For example, breathing. You can control your breath, but when you don't think about it, it goes on. Is it voluntary or is it involuntary? Beating your heart, shaping your bones, digesting your food. Do you do these things or do you not do these things? If you are all these things, then you realize that your body knows you are one with the universe. That your physical organism is one continuous process with everything else in the universe, just as waves are continuous with the ocean. And the body is just one continuous energy system of the universe. You evoke light out of the universe and sound out of the air. We're not a stranger in the universe. In fact, we are the whole show. When you look for your own mind, your own separate particular self, you will find out that it's not there. And if you wake up from your consciousness, you will see other people moving and understand that it's you, that they're all you, and you are I, and we are all a product of that great big bang. When you look out there, there's no outside. That's all inside. The color you see experience is a neurological experience. The external world is not inside your skull, but your skull is also inside the external world. It's inside you, and you're inside it. When we awaken, we reevaluate common sense. And we're going to get a new kind of common sense, that we are continuous with the universe. In the same way people used to believe the earth is flat, we will soon know that the universe is one with us.
Boy, that was... Well, I'm not sure exactly what that was. But you know what? I wonder what the Mighty Mike show would be like in the 40s. Honey, I'm home.
Finally! I've been waiting for my strongman all day. I'm desperate for one of these olives in my martini.
Your wish is my command. After all, you make the rules. But I make all the money. And therefore, actually, all the rules.
This'll go great with our mayonnaise pork jello salad that I've prepared for dinner. Now, how about a game of gin rummy?
Sure. Want me to deal? Guess that's one way to cut the deck. Wow, now that seems like a show I'd want to watch. But let's go to the decade with an impending economic depression, rising social unrest. No, not this decade, the 1920s. Wow, what a time that was. That is the very best online show I can possibly do, folks. I'm not an expert at performing on the internet where I don't hear any reaction from the crowds. I'm used to performing live where I don't hear any reaction from the crowds. Now, as you can imagine, it hasn't been the easiest time to be a crowd-gathering busker in the middle of a pandemic. My summer of traveling around the world has turned into a summer of traveling around my one-bedroom apartment in downtown Toronto. If you want to support me, I'm going to put some links at the end that you can do that. PayPal, e-transfer, even credit card. Also, I would love to see you on my brand new YouTube channel. I've been doing videos every day, old-time strength workouts from the 20s. No matter your level of fitness, you can keep up with me. Check that out right here. YouTube.com/Mighty Mike Show. Hello, physical culturists. Mighty Mike here for day 11 of the Strong Fort workout.
So it's not like you don't try. You still try, and try hard. You try your very best. How you do anything is how you do everything.
Like I said at the start of the video, when I was a kid growing up in Bedford, I used to look forward to the buskers every year because they would make me laugh and inspire me to try new things. Now, I hope I've made you laugh in this video, and I'd like to try and inspire you with these next two feats of strength. This is a solid piece of wood, and I'm going to try and take this nail and drive it through the board with my hand. It's gonna hurt. And when I asked the strongman who used to train me how to do this, I said, "It's really hurting my hand. What should I do?" And he said, "Oh yeah, you just have to love the pain. You've got to embrace the obstacle. And when you realize that, it'll go through the board like nothing." So if there's any issues you're dealing with in your life, and maybe related to the pandemic, related to anything else, family, friends, work, whatever's going on, I want you to just know you can do it if you believe in yourself and you know that the obstacle is the way to waking up. Okay, and one last thing I'd like to show you. This is another feat that I don't do in my show. This is a 25-inch piece of 1/2 by 1 inch cold rolled steel. There's a reason I don't do this in my show, because it hurts. So I'd like to put up some thank yous and some information on how to tip me as I get this feat for you right here. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I've definitely enjoyed being here at the first ever virtual Halifax Busker Festival.
Shed no tears, now I'm a broken man on the Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers. So here I lay in my 23rd year, how I wish I was in Sherbrooke now. It's been 6 years since we sailed away, and I just made Halifax yesterday. God damn them all. I was told we'd cruise the seas for American gold. We'd fire no guns, shed no tears. Now I'm a broken man on a Halifax pier, the last of Barrett's privateers.
Now, that was a lot of work, but I do it because I love you, the fans. My name is Mighty Mike, and I've got one last thing to say. I hope I can still do this. I'm mightier than most, but some are stronger still. What's more important to me is a different kind of skill. For lifting pounds of metal is not a greater feat than lifting people's spirits in the middle of the street. And that is why I'm proud to call myself a busker. Here at one of the greatest festivals in the world, Halifax. I owe it all to you. Thank you very much for watching.